Hi again. So you'll probably see this video. Notice I'm dressed the same if you listened to the one about hummus. I thought I would follow up since I'd shared that when I was out and inspired by that piece, I had actually filmed something then and then found that everything had just disappeared off my phone. All the pictures I'd taken of this amazing storm, the videos I had. And that leads me to this piece of contemplation. How often has that happened in your life where you've photographed something, you've filmed something, you have written something, and you're so inspired at that moment in time that it's just wonderful, magical? Or how often have you lost pictures, photos, released things, and you get really upset or you get sad or you think, wow, that was the thing I wanted. That was the thing that I had created. And I wanted that to be heard that way, whatever it is. I mean, there's been flooding in the outerlying areas beyond Vancouver from all the storms this week. And I'm sure people have lost photo albums and mementos of life. Lots of loss. But this is where the contemplation comes in, this meditation, if you will. As I sat with it and was feeling myself getting annoyed and upset, annoyed with the phone. Maybe it's a crappy phone. It didn't keep the things and they had been there. Maybe I did something that I don't know of. I was thinking, oh, but that was exactly how I wanted. Oh, those pictures were amazing of the storm. And wow, there's never going to be that moment again. But that was the realization. There never will be that moment again, but each moment is new, each moment is fresh. And the thing is, we've become very reliant on photographs, crying when we lose a photo album, upset when something isn't saved, written words lost because a piece of paper dropped somewhere. But all that stuff that we worry about, all that stuff that we stress about, it isn't the photograph itself. If you really pause to think about it, it hasn't been lost. The only thing that's been lost is our ability to share it with somebody else in a two-dimensional form. But really, those pictures, those moments I had up there, they're still here, they're still here. All of that still exists because I experienced it. So it doesn't require me having the photograph or the video to show you, to share with you. What it requires is me being able to feel it and experience it. That really is the only important thing. Those things of beauty that I saw don't not exist because I don't have a photo. They existed. These incredible trees of red needles. If you've ever seen a bog cypress, they turn this beautiful orange before they shed all their needles. All that is still there. And if I take time, I can describe to you by going inside the amounts of water that were pouring down the road that goes through Queen Elizabeth Park and flowing like a massive river and gushing down this deep drain. It's like watching mini rapids flowing down the street. There was a wildness to it. I can add more words. I can describe more if I wanted to take the time. What we experience is here. It is with us. And the more we start to remember that we, through our senses, have a deeper experience that doesn't have to do with a picture, that doesn't have to do with our words. The more we feel, and just be with experience, the deeper it might become. I was able to record the previous video that I did because that moment standing in hummus that I had was very rich for me. And it didn't disappear. I didn't forget about it. So, what have you been missing? What have you been sad about that you've lost? Or thinking you've got to hold on to? Or what have you been taking pictures of while you're missing what's happening around you? Can you let go just for one day, one moment? And when you reach for that camera, instead, take the picture with the whole of you. Take it through what you hear. Take it through the eyes. Take it with the smells that you are experiencing. Funny thing is, you actually grow more neurons when you function like this. Everything inside is inspired. Your brain comes alive and awake because it's interacting through all the sensory perceptions, through what you touch. And then we feel more because of it. And we enliven ourselves because of it. And our immune systems come on track because of it. So if you are ever in a position where you experience the loss of these things, catch yourself. Notice if you're getting upset or distraught. And consider how you can go forward. Close your eyes. Are the memories still there? Did these memories have to do with somebody else? If so, maybe you sit with them, share a cup of tea, and talk about these memories. Talk about what it is you saw in them, rather than just handing them a picture of themselves. Give them that gift. Give yourself that gift. Don't miss life. Life is too beautiful. The experience of it, even when it seems tough. And maybe if we're more present, more meditative with our interactions, maybe we'll start realizing that all of it is quite magical. Thanks for sharing this time with me. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.